Baddies West, episode 10. So they at this fine Mexican establishment, and these girls then got into it. Stunner then called Biggie out and told her that she want to fight her, and she told Tommy since she trying to play mediator, she want to fight her too again. Y'all, Stunner was going off per use. However, she was putting Biggie on blast. She said Biggie is phony and that she puts on for the cameras and that Biggie is a character and that she don't speak Spanish when she off camera. Child, I'm not surprised at that. I can tell Biggie didn't understood the assignment since day one. She trying to be seen and heard and understood. Comprendo? So, of course, Biggie started clapping back and letting Stunner Girl have it. Y'all know Biggie ain't gonna go down without some words being said. Child, speaking of words, once Tommy opened her mouth and started talking to Biggie, she shut all the way up. Biggie just gives me like a little homie vibes. Like, go to the store real quick. Little homie. Like she wants to be a do-girl or a sidekick. So at this point, everybody just wants Biggie and Stunner Girl to like get over it. Especially Biggie, where they telling Biggie like stop looking down there. Biggie mean mugging. It's like she really pissed off. And everybody is pretty much over all the arguing. So they eating and Chrisean takes her finger and puts it in Natalie's mashed potatoes and lick her finger. Child, Natalie is better than me. That girl would have lost that finger. Don't play with my food. Natalie looked like she was more hurt than anything. And girl, why Chrisean had a nerve to think it was funny and cute? I swear this girl act like a child. So Biggie called Chrisean out and she's like, you not trying to solve anything. You just want me to get over it. And I was like, damn, Biggie, just get over it. But like I said, Stunner wants to fight her. Biggie ain't backing down. And the reason why Stunner want to fight her is because she did not do her big one that last time they were supposed to be fighting. So Chrisean is telling Biggie that basically she's been emotional and she needs to get over it. And Biggie's like, giving her reasons as to why she shouldn't get over it. But everybody else, they like, we celebrating the night. We gonna have a good night. We trying to get to the bag. So they all on the bus now. And up front, you got Rolly, Stunner, Chrisean, and Natalie. So Rolly and Stunner is up here having a conversation. Y'all, why Rolly tell Stunner that she don't like that she's separated from the cast and she's not enjoying her experience there? Girl, did you forget she snatched your whole wig off your head? How soon we forget. Girl, it ain't been that long because Zeus is stretching these episodes out. What is this, like day 3, episode 10? Girl, Rolly, I sure hope they was feeding you lines and that wasn't just coming from you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for being civil and peaceful, but I ain't about to kumbaya and play patty cake with you, girl. I don't care what you enjoy or what you don't enjoy. Girl, why you care so much? Child, get to the bag, I guess. So Stunner was over there eating up what Rolly was serving. And she gonna tell them that she felt like she was in jail again because she was always locked in another room away from them. I mean, girl, ain't that what you used to anyway? This girl started going to jail when she was 11 years old. So Low London is in the back of the bus with the other girls. And of course, she's back there speaking her mind. And what she's telling them is that she's tired of these girls and that they need to get it together because she would like to be on tour forever. I mean, Low London is really trying to get to the bag. So they finally arrive at the club, and y'all, it is packed. I didn't know the Baddies was bringing out crowds like that. I mean, it looked like it was a concert going on outside. Now, y'all know half them folks was out there to see Chrisean, but we gonna just keep that to ourselves. So these folks in this crowd are hyped and turned up, and Tommy is helped getting them drunk by giving them shots. I ain't gonna lie, it was almost too many people out there for my liking. I mean, it looked kind of dangerous to the point where Rolly had to get the mic and tell the crowd to stop pushing because it was a girl in the front who couldn't breathe, and they had to pull her up on stage. Rolly said the girl was crying. Child, y'all better stay out these large crowds. I don't care where they at. So Natalie introduced everybody and Chrisean performed first and the crowd went wild. And y'all, I'll be honest, I love to see this girl perform. She gives so much energy in her performance. I wish we could just take this talent, bottle it up, and just have that come from Chrisean and not all the drama. So Tommy is being delusional and she's like, well, Chrisean wanted to go first and I don't care because everybody know that the first person is the opening act. I'm the headliner, so I'll go last. Girl, Tommy, please. I done seen you perform 3 times and I still ain't heard your music. So Rolly get on stage and she do her little 1-2 rap. Stunner girl go. She give her little strip show and rap. And while she up there, Biggie and Tommy is acting like mean girls in the corner, mean mugging, putting up the middle finger. Why y'all let that girl know y'all so bothered by her? So Tommy finally get up there and she do her little single song or whatever it is. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even listen. It's just something about me that just don't care about her music. And she talking about she the headliner, like folks is waiting around to see her perform. Girl, you more like the movie credits where folks start to leave so they could head back to their car. Y'all, why they have a twerk contest? Now, I know that stage had a little stench to it because all them women up there, come on now, at least 1 out of 10 pH was off just a little bit. And all that butt shaking, my nose hairs was burning just watching it. So they end up having a little meet and greet so they could see their fans and take pictures with them. And that was cute. I'm sure the fans enjoyed it. So they just got off the PJ and they arrived in Portland, Oregon, and they on the Baddies bus now. So they telling DJ Sky, like, play some music, get on the aux cord. And DJ Sky is like, I'm drinking today. I ain't doing none of that. Like, I'm drinking. Like, I'm about to kick back. Y'all tell me why Biggie gonna get up like, hey, yo, Sky, what you doing? Hey, don't piss me off. Like, don't piss me off. All season, I've been letting you do your thing. Like, don't piss me off. Child, everybody was like, what the heck? What's happening? I mean, the way Biggie said it was as if Sky was her girl. Like, she had been down there before or something. Like, Because the way she was talking to her, I mean, it wasn't giving like homegirl, like, girl, don't make me mad. It was like, yo, man, checking you, like, bitch, don't be playing with me. Man, don't piss me off. But I don't know. Y'all know Biggie love to do the extras. I think she just didn't want her around Stunner Girl. And then they started talking about Sky's butt to the point where Sky went back there and put a razor on them. And I'm like, oh, God, I hope the same thing that happened with Scotty don't pop off. Child, she got me traumatized. Child, when she did that, Biggie came up out of nowhere. I mean, she was all in Sky's booty like a damn piece of tissue. And when they was discussing if it was real or not, Biggie was like, oh, it's soft. I be touching it. It's soft. I was like, okay, side eye. So you got Cat, Low London, and Stunner Girl now since Sky done went up there showing her butt, literally. So they back here having the same conversation that they always have, how they trying to get to the bag, the other girls is childish, like, same old same. Then Cat try to be messy and be like, oh, where did Sky just go? She went to go show her booty off. So Natalie tell them that they got 2 shows to do out here. And Chrisean is like, can I perform first? And Natalie is like, no, because last time you performed first, you left. I knew it. I knew she had an ulterior motive to performing first. She trying to go run up under Blue. So since DJ Sky was up front, they sent Scotty to the back. Like, yeah, you go back there with the other girls. And child, bless her little heart because she be so excited. She hopped all in Stunner's lap. But honestly, I was glad to see it because Stunner Girl can use a hug. That girl be angry. She be sounding like one of those bad kids that would be on Jerry Springer or Maury Povich talking about, my mama can't tell me what to do. I don't listen to nobody. I do what I want. So Natalie goes and takes Chrisean's ginger ale out of her hand. And Chrisean is like, what are you doing? Like, why don't you take my ginger ale? Like, I'm going to use it as a chaser. And Natalie is like, oh, I'm just holding it for you. I'm just holding it for you. And she tells Tommy, like, oh, she want to be my little sister in real life so bad. And it's like, Natalie, are you drunk or what are you doing? Even Tommy asks Natalie, like, is this hers? Is this hers? Well, give it back to her then. And why Natalie gonna call Tommy Mama Goose? I said, oh, Natalie trying to read her with the nursery rhymes. But girl, Chrisean didn't find nothing funny out of none of that. She just wanted her damn chaser. She was trying to get her drink on. And was literally getting annoyed with Natalie because Natalie kept like pulling on her like, girl, what is you doing? Even Chrisean was moving her arm like, bitch, watch out. Chrisean even told her like, you got your makeup on, you look pretty, like stop playing. And Natalie's still doing it. And she's like, you being way too aggressive. So, of course, that made Natalie feel some type of way. So she got up and went to the other side of the bus because she was butthurt. Then she started talking about maybe she wanted some of the chaser and how she always shares with Chrisean, which, honestly, I'm sure she does. I mean, y'all saw Chrisean putting her finger all in her mac and cheese or mashed potatoes or whatever it was. So maybe this was Natalie's way of getting back at Chrisean, or Natalie was trying to keep Chrisean from drinking. So Chrisean was like, Natalie will come out of nowhere being something else and it'll make you feel some type of way and then everybody kumbaya and just be over it because, you know, everybody loved Natalie. But she's like, nah, that's why I got a wall up with her. That's why I call her out on the stuff on the spot. So Natalie is like, can I tell you from one bad beat to another one? You made me feel some type of way 5 times yesterday. And I'm thinking to myself, 5 times? Like you was counting? Child, how you give somebody that many times to make you feel some type of way? You keep playing in my face if you want to. You gonna feel something and it ain't gonna be a type of way. So Natalie says she told Chrisean that her knee was hurting, and Chrisean replied, well, you old, B. Child, when she said that, everybody fell out laughing. So Natalie got all up in Chrisean's face and was like, it's always funny, but I hope you get to my age. Like, I pray you get to my age. So then they start arguing back and forth about who was being disrespectful and who wasn't. And Chrisean is like, you are being disrespectful because you all up in my face. And you know, when I get like this, I swing. And Natalie is like, well, you said some really hurtful stuff. And Chrisean was like, but it was real. So Natalie like, I pray you get as old as me and as rich as me. She tell Tommy like, yeah, I pray she get the 37. So Natalie go to the front of the bus and Chrisean is in the back like, yeah, I say what I want to her face. She like, yeah, you got to call Natalie out on the spot because if you don't, she going to play with you and it's going to hurt too bad. And Natalie up front telling them, oh, she called me old 5 times yesterday. She playing with my age. I hope she get to 37. Then she start giving a women empowerment speech, how she want all of them to be just like her when they grow up and make their own money and not let no man run them. She was sounding like Martin Luther Natalie Nunn King Jr. giving a I Have a Dream for the Baddies speech. So they pull up to the Baddies mansion out in Portland, Oregon, and Natalie decides to go live so they could promote the clubs that they're going to be at. And girl, let me tell you, Chrisean saw that Natalie was live and was trying to join the live, but Natalie blocked her. And that right there, that's what set everything off. So Chrisean is like, oh, heck nah, and goes up front. And security is trying not to let her get through. But Natalie ended up telling the security, you know, like to let her through, like it's cool. So Natalie got everybody getting on camera, saying little stuff. And so Chrisean comes up to the camera. Now, when Chrisean comes up to the camera, y'all check out what she said.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah.
You need to talk to this. Because I got the master. Because I keep telling myself I'm not going to let me. What?
Why you want Natalie, why Chrisean want to fight you? Hey, let me speak to get Tommy on.
So Chrisean starts saying like, you know, if you disrespect me, I'ma slap you. Like, I don't like to feel disrespected. You look cute. I don't want to mess up your hair. I don't want to have to slap you. And Natalie is basically ignoring Chrisean. She's on the phone talking to Lemmy.
Eventbrite.com and purchase. We pretty much are. We're already sold out, but we gonna let.
Can you tell me? No, can you tell me? No, can you tell me? We're ready, Lemmy. We'll see you guys tonight.
Hold on, wait.
I'm not. What do you mean? I'm talking to you. Bro.
Hey, hold on.
Wait a minute. Natalie. Why the fuck you in my face like that, bro? No, my nigga.
So as you see, Rock decided to play patty cake with Natalie's face. So Natalie is asking Chrisean, like, why did you smack me in my face like that? And Chrisean is like, well, you was ignoring me. And y'all, she barely hit her. But still, don't put your hands on me. Honestly, I think Natalie was more embarrassed than anything. Because, baby, she cut that live so quick. So Natalie started acting like she's going off and grabbing all her stuff. And she's telling them to get Chrisean off her show. Get her off my bus. This ain't your ish, B. Like, okay, Natalie. So Chrisean is still on the bus vaping, and Natalie is outside like, bring her outside. Bring that B outside right now. Get her off my bus. So Natalie putting it on everything, talking about, but that's on her life. Bring her outside, bro. Like, bring her out. Like, she really ready to see Chrisean. So Chrisean is in there still vaping. So Chrisean say, I'm tired of y'all treating me like a kid, so I'm going to act like a kid. I don't know why y'all think if I say I'm going to do something, I'm not going to do it. She said Natalie always doing disrespectful stuff on and off camera, and she always tell her about herself like she always let her slide, and this time she wasn't letting her slide that. She was going to slide. So, of course, Natalie's still outside yapping, talking about bring her outside. And Chrisean in there still vaping. I'm like, boo, are you stressed? Why you vaping so heavy? And I mean, let's be honest. What you did was disrespectful, but it's not like you did your big one, okay? Has Chrisean ever squared up, or do she just sneak people? I mean, slide on them. Child, and she back here explaining herself to Biggie, out of all people. So Scotty get off the bus and she want to check on Natalie. So she starts screaming her name. And Natalie is like, oh, I'm going to show y'all. Then she going to tell Scotty, don't you say nothing. And like charge towards Scotty. And Scotty is like, wait. And Natalie's just like, don't you say nothing to me. I mean, talk about displaced anger. Girl, what did you think she was going to say? Get your lick back? Why you let Chrisean punk you like that? Child, she was telling Scotty to shut up, and Scotty hadn't even said nothing yet. Scotty, I done been told you them girls ain't your friend. And Rolly was telling her too. All you see is Rolly screaming at her like, that's not your friend. You are nothing to her. And she treats you like that every day. Sad part about it, it's friendships like that all across the world. You they friend, but they ain't your friend. You think that's your homegirl, and she trying to use you like she used these men out here. I think Natalie used Scotty just to build Natalie's self-esteem to make it feel like she better and bigger than somebody else. So Chrisean Rock, a.k.a. the Big Baby, is sitting on the couch with these nasty-ass socks on. She don't see she acts like a kid, because what grown woman sits around with some socks on looking like that? I mean, she is unbothered with it. And they look wet. So they show Natalie behind security, and Chrisean is basically just sitting on the couch. Then it jumps to Chrisean being on the bus with the girls, and she's telling the girls how they all respect her. They don't try to play with her, but Natalie's always disrespectful to her, even though Natalie calls herself being her big sister. And, of course, on the upcoming episode, they perform, and y'all, Rolly's outfit was so cute. It had the cute little sexy little sheer pieces, but it still gave outfit. It didn't give like, girl, is that for the bedroom? Are you going swimming? Some of their outfits, I don't even be able to show y'all. So you got Sky in the kitchen, and she's on FaceTime with Chrisean. And so you hear her say, oh, you went home last night. So I guess Chrisean left. And then Natalie's in the kitchen talking to DJ Sky, and she's like, you know, Chrisean thinks she's the star of the show. She think it's her show. And let me just say this. We know it's not her show per se, but a lot of people do watch the show because Chrisean Rock is on the show. Simple as that. The other girls do provide entertainment. I won't take anything away from them. But see, Chrisean knows that she's the meat on this burger right now. And Chrisean has been walking around with big dick energy. I know you see it. I can't be the only one. So Rolly come in the room to Natalie, and she tell Natalie, like, you know, you beat your friend up last night. You attacked your friend. And Natalie is telling her, well, she was laughing. On the video, she was laughing. Girl, you're lying. You was trying to use Scotty as a punching bag and imagine it was Chrisean, because you know you're really not about that life in real life. So the other girls FaceTime her also, and they ask her if she's coming back, and Chrisean is like, Natalie is a weird-ass bitch. I mean, but didn't we know that? Are you new here? So Natalie and Scotty sit down and have a little powwow, and Scotty tell her she was just coming to check on her, and Natalie's checking her phone, and Scotty is trying to keep it together. But then she broke down and she told Natalie, I'm not your friend, you're not my friend, we're not friends. Natalie looked like she didn't give a good goddamn. Natalie is a modern day Cruella de Vil. Natalie was looking like, girl, I ain't never been your friend. You was the only friend on this ship. See, Natalie like the type of girls that's gonna kiss her ass and Natalie gonna be able to punk them. Okay, y'all, so y'all let me know what y'all think about this episode. These girls here said they over it, they tired, they ready to go. But until next time, bye.
Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho.